Benito Mussolini's rise to power in Italy is a classic case of the dark side of nationalism. During World of Italy, a young Mussolini dedicated himself to reconciling ancient Roman culture with that of the Greek cities. This led to a new form of Italian nationalism that Mussolini later converted into his ideology for the Fascist Party. He advocated a new form of Italian patriotism based on race, which he termed integral nationalism. This concept promoted the idea of a superior race and led to racism and anti-Semitism. In addition, Mussolini wanted to create a national consciousness among Italian citizens through education and propaganda. He even had a special squad of police to carry out violence against political opponents. Ultimately, fascism took hold in Italy during Mussolini's government, and it would have been different without these tactics. The core idea of fascism is based on the ideas of Italy's intellectual elite, who wanted to reconcile Roman culture with that of the Greek cities. Integral nationalists believed that spirituality was essential to national identity. They sought to create a national consciousness among Italian citizens through education and propaganda. In addition, Mussolini wanted to create a militarized society where violence was used to impose fascist policies on society. This included resisting enemy invasions as well as carrying out social reforms within Italy. When he formed the Fascist Party in 1919, Mussolini used violence to establish his dictatorship. He marched on Rome with armed men in April 1922 and seized control of the city government. This established him as the leader of the Fascist Party and began his political career as a national politician. Afterward, Mussolini used military force again to overthrow the king and establish his dictatorship in October 1922. He utilized violence again 8 months later when he launched an Italian invasion of Ethiopia that ended in victory for his troops. These military conquests helped cement Mussolini's place as dictator and cemented his alliance with Germany in World War II years later. To ensure his rule was unchallenged, Mussolini created a police state to control his citizens and resist enemy invasion. The main instrument for this was the Fascist Secret Service, commonly known as the DTA or Italian Fascist Party's Compromising Organization. This secret service had many branches around the country and employed thousands of agents through its codename, Delta. Through this organization, Mussolini's government could broadcast falsified information to regional citizens via radio so they would unknowingly support his policies. In addition, Delta could arrest enemies of the state such as anti-fascists and anarchists so they could be imprisoned without legal representation or torture methods. Although these tactics are controversial even today, they helped Mussolini win power during turbulent times for Italy. Fascism gained momentum after Benito Mussolini formed the Fascist Party in 1919 and used violence to establish his dictatorship 10 years later. Today, people associate fascism with Nazism or other forms fascist governments using this ideology during World War II. However, many historical facts demonstrate that fascism can take root, even under seemingly normal conditions, without outside stimuli once nationalist ideas stir up fervor among citizens. Chinese nationalist fervor during World War II helped lead to Mao Zedong's communist takeover in China. The French nationalist fervor that led up France's revolution also led up its bloody reign of terror.